Hey everybody, it's Larry from the Glue Locker channel on YouTube, and just kind of feel the need to talk a little bit about how I came up with the song. It's the first song I ever wrote. It's called All I Really Need Is You, and the story of the song, the story behind writing the song, I'd never written a song before, but I played guitar, sort of, and I hung out in this bar, and I played this thing called Breakout. They give you a set of bricks, and you have one little paddle, and you run it back and forth, and this little ball blips up and down, and you eat all the bricks out by hitting it with a ball, and then you get another layer of bricks that you have to do it again, and everything goes double speed, and the paddle gets smaller. It's like, you know, the time that Pong was out, which is back in the 70s, the first of the video games. I don't play video games today, but I was the champion in that bar of that video game called Breakout, and I used to win drinks playing it. I could, with never missing, I could clear both screens, and there wasn't anybody else in there that could do that. And so I would bet people for drinks, and I won a lot of drinks doing that. And so I always just sat there and played that game when I went in there and drank. And I was sitting there playing that game one night. This was down in South Florida when I was in that service, and sitting there playing that game, and this really pretty girl came in, and she was watching me play the game. And so she started talking to me, and the conversation went something like this. She said, "Wow, you look like the kind of guy that drives an MG." And I said, "Yeah, I'm that kind of guy. Just real smooth, without any kind of hitch or anything." And she said, "Man, you look like the kind of guy that's got a really great job, making tons and tons of money." I said, "Yeah, I do." And she said, "I'll bet you've got one of those big houses that are out in the Redlands." The Redlands were an area, they were the high rent district basically in the area that I was in down there, which was a station at Homestead, Florida, back in the early 70s. And I said, "Yeah, I got a really nice place," and so she decided that she wanted to go home with me that night. And so we left the bar and walked out into the parking lot, and my story started unraveling a little bit. I had what I actually had was a 1969 Ford LTD station wagon. It was bequeathed to me by my wife when she left me down there, and it had been wrecked, and the driver's door wasn't open at all, and so you had to open the passenger door and scoot across the bench seat to get in the driver's place. So that was my car, and so she saw that right off, and she started crawfishing. She said, "I thought you were the kind of guy that drove an MG." And I said, "Well, yeah, I am that kind of guy. It's in the shop." And she went ahead and got in the car with me, and so then we drove to South Homestead. Between Homestead, Florida, and Florida City, Florida, there was a little band in there where all the you know, the really low rent dwellers lived. A lot of military people lived there because we didn't make squat, you know. And so I lived in there, and I had a little one-bedroom bungalow, and so I drove her to my house there that I was renting, and it didn't have there was only one door in the entire house, and that was on the bathroom. Other than that, it was just like a little wraparound, a bedroom, a living room area that had a dining table at the end of it, and then a little alcove kitchen. And it was good for me, you know. But man, she was just unimpressed. And so then she got to look in the closet, and she saw my fatigues hanging there. And boy, you really lied to me and all this stuff. And I told her, yeah, I did. I lied to you, you know, because you're pretty, and I wanted you to come home with me, and so here we are. And actually, things went pretty good that evening for me. We had a good time, and I was thinking about that girl afterwards, and so then I came up with this song, and it's called All I Really Need Is You. It's written about a gold digger who's not a woman, who's a man, who finds him somebody who's got it all. All I really need is you. Little rich girl, need a kissy poo. We go walking hand in hand. You be my woman, I'll be your man. Say you got a big house with a mortgage paid, complete with a butler and a maid. Biggest estate in the south of France. I'll even let you wear the pants, 'cause all I really need is you. Little rich girl, need a kissy poo. We'll go walking hand in hand. You be my woman, I'll be your man. You play golf at the country club, take your bath in a whirlpool tub. Hey, don't you need some company there? If you ask me, we're a perfect pair. 'Cause all I really need is you. Little rich girl, need a kissy poo. We'll go walking hand in hand. Be my woman, I'll be your man. And all you really need is me. I make excellent company. I can help you out in so many ways. Marriage is a phrase that pays. Give me that paper, give me that paper now. 3 oil wells and a diamond mine. Your stocks and bonds doing just fine. Real estate holdings everywhere. All you need, someone who cares. Yeah, all you really need is me. 'Cause I make excellent company. I can help you out in so many ways. Marriage is the phrase that pays. Give me that paper, give me that paper now. All I really need is you. Little rich girl, make a kissy poo.